God hates white people. He created them to be hated.
Like, white people are a virus. The only way to get rid of it is the medicine. Real niggas are the medicine.
You got a whip right here.
Nah, yeah, this for you.
When I see a white baby, I be like, he's gonna try to enslave my people when he gets older. The only thing that a white person could give me is their life.
The men and the women who profited off of our slavery, they're going to bow at our feet.
You'll kiss this boot right here.
One at a time.
Ah, yes, God hates white people. Classic, almost timeless. I remember reading in the Bible, the Torah, and the Quran, all the Abrahamic religions, all three of their holy scriptures. I read in all three of them that it said, God loves you unless you're not white. Truth. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day, because I know I am. I actually got a bunch of sleep, and because of that, I can make a video, right? So I found this video by Tyler Olivera. It's like, I interviewed the most racist black people in America. And honestly, it's completely true, because I watched some of it, and it's like, what am I even looking at? This is like the black version of the KKK. I used to make this joke in middle school, where it was like, like after the Civil War, up in the North, black people had their own version of the KKK called like the Northern Native, and then you know, a certain word that YouTube doesn't like, you know, the hard R, pretty much. It's okay, I can make the joke. I'm black, but well, half black. It's a funny joke in context, but these are the actual version of that.
Homecoming, Mr. White Man. Everybody said that they love black people, but there's no action behind it.
Both of y'all, sit.
I'm sorry, you wouldn't catch me dead kissing another guy's, like, shoe. First off, I wouldn't sit, and I wouldn't have my dog sit, because another race of people who in the past were discriminated against, like 300 years ago, I wouldn't sit because of that. That makes no sense. And second off, kissing another person's shoe is kind of disgusting. I'd rather eat a candle than kiss another person's shoe, because you don't know what they stepped in. Like, what if they stepped in cow shit and then you had to kiss that? That's like pretty disgusting, bro. But you know, some people are into kissing shoes that have been in cow shit.
These are the Black Hebrew Israelites, a black supremacist group that hates white people and believes that they're the true Israelites.
No. So they're just black Jews, basically, because the Jewish people think that they're God's chosen people, and these guys think that they're God's chosen people. So it's just like, I don't know. It seems like their founder bashed their head against like the wall or their table a couple times, and then he was like, new religion, boom, I can be rich.
I would tell you, I really hate white people. I would tell you that.
But isn't it, like, if I were to say that, okay, imagine I'm white, right? Imagine I'm the whitest person you can possibly imagine. Like, I'm Mayo white. And I said, I really hate black people. You would call me racist. But if I said that as a black person, if I go outside and say, I really hate white people, you're like, oh yeah, that's empowering. That's empowering, bro. You stand on business. Like, it's just racist. Like, don't get me wrong, I love edgy jokes and I love to make some racist jokes. I mean, sometimes, but sometimes it's just racist.
What other groups besides whites do they hate?
The dark race is the so-called African, who you would call the Nigerian, the Rwandan, the South African. They are not our people.
This is the type of shit I be saying after I drink bleach. They are your people, bro. That's like an Asian American saying, a Chinese American saying, yeah, you know, I love eating Chinese food, but like, I hate Chinese people because they're not my people. You're just retarded sometimes if you genuinely believe that the continent that you originate from and the people there are not your people. Those are your people, homeboy. Where do you think that you came from? You think you just were a white man that turned black all of a sudden?
And do these beliefs actually come from the Bible? I met up with Captain Tazariak and his brothers mid-training session in Harlem, New York to learn more.
Of course this shit is in New York. When When is stuff like this not in New York? You have the people in Florida who eat who pretty much molest alligators and like eat other people's faces. There are signs in Florida that say do not feed or molest alligators, which is crazy. And then you have shit like this in New York. I mean, come on. Every state is gonna have a stereotype soon.
What you see over there is you see what we call Hebrew Academy. So this is a physical training and mental and spiritual training that we do every year where we take new members, we train them. So they're going to go through physical training, self-defense, spiritual training, learning scriptures.
Okay, real quick, you have any questions, Smith?
I love how he says physical training when all these people are like a little overweight. Like even the people training the other people are overweight. What are you guys preparing for? The eating contest down the road?
I've seen them before, I just don't know what they do.
What we teach is that the true children of the Bible are Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And so we come out here to train these new members in our school.
Sounds good to me. I'm out here doing kind of the same thing.
Okay, so I'm like all three pretty much. I am, according to these people, I'm the chosen one because I'm part black, I'm Puerto Rican, which is Hispanic, and as a Puerto Rican, you are a Native Indian, which I'm pretty sure he's assuming as Native American because of the Taínos. So I'm the chosen one. They should be listening to me. And I declare the first order of business that you go on a diet.
There's one catch.
We believe that white people are probably the worst thing to ever happen to black people.
No, that's not entirely true. Because technically, if you want to be technical, the worst thing that happened to black people are black people themselves. As who do you think were turning the black people into the white people to bring over to the slaves? I mean, it was a trade. There was trading going on. Africans just sold themselves, or sold each other, I meant to say, to the white people, I guess you could say.
Well, I can understand.
What are your plans for her and her kind?
It's not really our plans, it's God's plan. According to the Bible, God is going to avenge black people for what white people did, so they go enslaved. You know, they got to be in chains, they got to build our kingdom, they got to serve out the judgment for touching God's people.
How much of what drug do you have to smoke, and how much of it do you have to use and abuse to come to this conclusion? I'm just saying, it doesn't make sense because this level of enlightenment is not enlightenment. This is this is like de-evolution of the mind. This is like when you get mad at a game, and I'm pretty sure you've seen it. Some people like start breaking stuff. This is that level of intelligence right now.
How you doing? What are your thoughts on the Black Hebrew Israelites?
I would need to know more about it.
Can you give her a quick synopsis of what you believe in?
Of course, you know Jesus Christ is black, right?
Yes and no. So biblically or historically, he's not actually like African black. He's more like Egyptian black. So there's like a difference. He's like the same color as Moses. Moses was dark skinned. He wasn't black. So
I don't know much about, to tell you the truth, the Bible. I do know that people are being persecuted and have been for a long time. It's the patriarchy in this country and in many other Western countries that are discriminating, and I'm happy when people are standing up for educating other people and helping us understand.
This is a very compassionate answer. At some point, though, you will be in chains and enslaved, apparently. What are your thoughts on that?
no, I don't want to be in chains or enslaved. And I hope that people who have nothing to do with slavery, for example, just random white people that exist in today's society, why should they be punished for something that people did 200 years ago, 300 years ago? Like, that's so stupid. That's just retarded.
If you lead the people into slavery and destroy their identity, shouldn't there be a punishment for those people who do it?
For those people who do that, but not for the people that are so happen to be the unfortunate descendants of that. I mean, it's just simple, like, brain power and common sense. That's all it is. Just use your brain, bro.
Yes.
Is he a brother? ¿Qué es tu país de origen?
España.
Spanish count or no?
Conquistadors. We're indigenous. That's European, right?
Oh man, okay.
They're the ones who conquered the natives.
How is he a part of them? He's just white. Okay, whatever. So I did watch the rest of it anyway. But this is like pretty much all of it I'm going to like talk about. I didn't watch the rest of it. I watched some more of it because I couldn't handle anymore. Pretty much they have the backwards version of Judaism. They believe that the Jews are wrong, and instead of you're Jewish because of your mother, you're black because of your father, which is like, okay, just say that you're the off-brand version of another religion. Like, they are literally the great value version of Judaism. Not even like good great value product. They're the bad great value products. I hope you did enjoy this video. I mean, I could have like went much harder, like in terms of like roasting and making jokes, but I mean, this is pretty much already pushing it already. I mean, like the video itself. I mean, come on. So yeah, consider subscribing if you want to see me watch more stupid stuff like this, or something even better that I can actually make usable content of. I'm gonna try not to enslave my white neighbors because I'm a black Hebrew Israelite. I hope you guys try not to do the same thing. So peace.